What's up? My name's Adam Boozer. Welcome to vlog number 2. Today I thought it might be kind of fun to talk about flying cameras or drones and how I like to use them in my video production. And so I thought, what better way to shoot the vlog than shoot it all on the drone? So here we go.
Drone point has been updated. Please check it on the map.
I've actually been shooting aerials for like a really long time. I started back in the day with cameras rigged to big helicopters where I shot crazy stuff like cruise ships in Venice, Italy. Later I transitioned and I started shooting out of the open door of smaller helicopters. I've actually done a lot of this here in Charleston. In fact, my collection of aerials that I shot this way has been on the big video screens in the Charleston airport in the Rivals area for years. But then as the drone thing happened and they got smaller, the image quality got better, the battery life got longer, I jumped in full force. I was one of the first FAA certified drone pilots in South Carolina. Drones are super fun and obviously everybody seems to have one these days. What I like most about them is this new tool it gives me to help me tell stories. Let me give you a few examples. While it's always fun to fly the drone super high and get those big, epic, wide, cinematic landscape shots, I find that for most of my projects, I tend to fly the drone at really low altitudes. One of my favorite techniques that the drone allows me to do is really communicate a sense of arrival, or sometimes to connect the inside to the outside. One of the first times I did this was on a shoot down in St. Kitts of the Caribbean at this beautiful private club. I think this shot does a pretty good job of replicating the feeling of what it was like to walk into that place. Or there was that time I flew through the living room of a multi-million-dollar home in North Carolina. I wanted to illustrate how amazing this home was and how it flowed seamlessly from the interior straight out into the back porch in this gorgeous mountain view. I also love looking straight down and finding geometry or like selective framing. One of my favorite shoots ever was of my friend Chris and his daughter kayaking in a blackwater swamp. This shot really communicates so much about Chris's personality and about that day. Or there's this super geometric shot I just did for the Hotel Bennett. The bottom line is drones are awesome. I could go on and on with examples. The drone has become like this expected standard tool now on every shoot, which is kind of weird, but it's kind of okay with me. I just wanted to share a few examples that I think are unique in how I like to use a drone. And I wanted to encourage people to think outside the box a little bit and don't just do the big, wide, epic shots all the time. There's so many unique ways that you can fly these little cameras and move them in unique perspectives that we simply couldn't do a few years ago, which is pretty awesome. Anyway, that's it. Be safe and happy flying.